So I'm a little late to the party, but Javier has been working on something that I'm kind of jealous of today. I went and spent time with my family this morning. We went to Busch Gardens, but one of his coworkers owns a 2004 all-wheel drive manual CRV. And the clutch went out. So him and his friend Ben have been working today to replace the clutch. I came in just in time for the frustration of trying to finish it up. So I gotta go help get some half shaft back in and whatnot. But yeah, I'm jealous. All-wheel drive CRV manual. But at least I don't have to deal with this because they had to drop some of the subframe in order to get to the transmission for the clutch replacement. So not jealous about that, but I definitely want an all-wheel drive manual CRV for sure. We will be test driving this and I will be test driving it. I promise you, I will bring you along. Mini update, CRV is still under progress. We got some help again. Javier's friend Ben was here helping during the day, and then our friend Jay came over. While they work on finishing up that, I've started on another project. Can't see it, but that little white Camry right there was in a wreck, and I am working on painting the new body pieces. I just quickly scuffed it, and I have my first light coat on. Still got a piece of fender to do, but trying to tag team out these jobs. Both of them are actually paid jobs. So kudos to Javi for getting some jobs, but obviously they're pain in the asses. The CRV mostly, this thing's shot, but I'm still kind of jealous. And I want an all-wheel drive manual, but not this one. It's the second generation, so I'm not like a huge fan, but it's still a piece of what I want with the CRV. But yeah, for now I'm over here doing my own thing. I'll update you guys as we go. Alright, so the CRV did not get finished. We have one of our friends coming over to help finish it in the morning. And then the bumper and the fender are white. I want one more can. It was hard. I had to like drive all over town in order to just find some cans of paint. So we're gonna probably try to get like a gloss white to go over what we did, just to kind of give it a top. And then hopefully that'll be ready to go back on the car. So Ben came back over to help Javi with the CRV transmission. I was just checking in on him out there. They have everything working. They just bled out the clutch, and they're just putting back together some of the stuff on the top. So that thing should be done in the next like 15-20 minutes. So yay! They got it done. So the CRV should be getting picked up tonight. And then all we have left is the Camry. We gotta finish painting and then install all the parts. Alright, so the CRV is done and I got to drive it. And I could definitely get used to having a manual CRV. I don't know if I'll ever swap mine over. We were shooting the ideas of K-swapping and manually swapping the CRV eventually down the road, possibly. I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon, but I could get used to it. That was fun. But for now, we're gonna play musical cars. He's putting the CRV over in the visitor parking. We're gonna pull the Camry up here. We have to move the Miata out of the garage to put the Camry into the garage. And then we'll bring, he's zooming in the CRV right now. And then we're gonna bring the Miata back in front of the Camry. I just finished touching up on the fender. You can see it's now white and not black, as well as the bumper. It's white, not black. So we could not find all matching paint, so each is like its own color. So this car is gonna have like 3 different colors of white, but that's okay. She's like, as long as it's not black, I don't really care. I just want it to be white. And I'm like, well, you're saving a lot of money by us ordering parts on eBay and painting it with rattle cans. So if you want it professionally painted, probably take it somewhere else. So yeah, And while he does that, we have a barbecue tonight for Memorial Day, so I've got to go start prepping food. In case you want to see why we're replacing, what is leaking everywhere? Is that just from the rain? I would assume.
I would assume, hopefully.
Yeah, so she wrecked it. So we've got a new headlight, a new bumper, and the new fender. Youch. So the headlights are in. We needed a bulb, so Javi's running up to Advance to get the turn signal light for the driver's side, because that one I guess was crashed and broken. So once he does that, we should be all good to go. The clear is curing over on the bumper and the fender. Hopefully we can get it all done tonight so that there's my CRV, so that she can pick it up in the morning. He walked in, he's like, it's going easier than I planned. And I was like, well, it's not like a complicated job, but you know, when something goes easy, well then there was like a bad fuse, so there was lights that weren't working and this, that, and the other, and it started all like doing its own thing. But yeah, it's almost done. Then we gotta just put everything back together, because in order to get that fender and the bumper off, you gotta drop like the side skirt after taking off the wheel. So then it's just piecing it back to where it needs to be. But should be done here soon. We're just waiting for that clear coat to dry, because it's still kind of tacky, so we're not touching it. I preferably would like to put another clear coat on it, like another coat of paint, but because she wants it back first thing in the morning, we want to make sure it's done tonight so we don't have to rush before she gets here. So she's not gonna get a nice pretty clear finish, but that's not my problem. I ran one more clear coat of clear coat, I don't know, on the bumper. It looks a little bit better. We just installed the fender. So bumper is still kind of tacky, so we don't necessarily want to touch it. But I'm getting pretty bummed out because it looks like a storm is rolling through and we're supposed to have a cookout. And I'm butthurt about it. I slacked off and did not follow up very well. This morning the CRV owner and the Toyota owner came and picked up their vehicles, so those are now gone. We haven't really done anything today for Memorial Day, just took today to relax and enjoy some freedom. Went up to get some really good ramen and just hung out for the day. I took like a 4-hour nap, and Javier is out doing a photo shoot right now. But yeah, that's about where we're at. So now our parking situation is back to normal, and that 2000 is in the garage, and I know he is happy about that. So I guess stay tuned till next time.